For the latest video in our Fabulous Fireplaces series, we're taking a look at a whole range of fireplaces, many of which are in rooms that currently aren't open to the public. They're all in the Baroque House, which is where the families who lived at Wentworth Woodhouse had their private living accommodation. This part of the house also contains rooms in which visitors might have been entertained. But the scale here is much more intimate, even though the rooms are still very grand.
A good example of this is in the green dining room. We're featuring the fire surround in this room in one of our new videos. But this room could easily accommodate family members and visitors on less formal occasions than the ones where the staterooms would have been used. Up until around about 1948, the green dining room was used as the billiards room. The fire surrounds at Wentworth Woodhouse give a good indication of the status of the room. The state dining room fireplace is monumental in scale and highly decorated. It would have been a very expensive piece to commission, indicating the importance of the room. The one in the green dining room is still elegant and beautiful, but much more modest in size.
We have a floor plan of Wentworth Woodhouse which is dated 1832. It shows the rooms that can be found on the floor above the green dining room, and these are all given specific functions. They're the principal bedrooms and dressing rooms for the Earl and Countess Fitzwilliam, and those of their eldest son and his wife, who had the titles Lord and Lady Milton.
These are the private family spaces. The fire surrounds in these rooms, while still elegant, are nothing like as grand as even the one in the green dining room. In the main, they have wooden surrounds with marble inserts. Some have Delft tiles worked into them. But the fact that they're all individually designed tells us that the rooms that they were intended for were of high importance. There's none of the showy carving that can be found in the stateroom fire surrounds on the Palladian side of the house. But these bedroom and dressing room fireplaces fit wonderfully into the paneling which adorns the walls in each of the rooms.
The floor, in which these rooms can be found, is visible from the gardens at Wentworth Woodhouse. But there's a floor above them which can't be seen from the outside, and this contains a whole series of rooms with some of the plainest fire surrounds to be found in the house. The 1832 floor plan refers to these rooms simply as bedrooms, possibly for children of the family. In addition to being very plain, many of them have a feature that we don't find anywhere else in the house.
With all of the fire surrounds that we've showcased in this series of videos, it's very rare to find much in the way of repetitive styling, beyond the classic motifs, such as egg and dart or dental molding. Each of the fire surrounds was specifically designed for the room it was intended to sit in. But here, most of the surrounds and the cast iron grates that they contain are of a single design, and that sets these fire surrounds apart from any other at Wentworth Woodhouse. Most of the cast iron grates follow the same pattern, with only a couple of exceptions, and the actual fire surrounds themselves are pretty much identical in every room. We believe that these rooms were used by visiting guests rather than house servants. The 1832 floor plan indicates that many of the servant bedrooms were on the lowest floor of the Baroque house, including many rooms which we currently use as offices. These are actually below ground level on the west front of the house, and you can see the windows to some of these rooms here.
The bedrooms on the top floor of the west front are collectively known today as the Village. It's a name that took hold when this part of the house was used as overnight accommodation for students when the house was being used for educational purposes. You can still see fittings from student days in some of the rooms today.
As you can see, these rooms are in a derelict state at the moment. We haven't been able to re-roof this part of the house just yet, and you can see the effects of the water ingress everywhere. At some point in the future, we'd like to make these spaces more usable, possibly as offices, so that we can vacate the old servants' bedrooms on the lower floor and make these more accessible to visitors.
We hope that you've enjoyed this latest release in the Fabulous Fireplaces series. There are more videos to come, including some showcasing rooms that aren't currently open to the public. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and please leave us a like and a comment in the section below.